I'm Chris Reisdorf, and as part of the Milaeger family, I'd love to share with you some of my feelings about the Williamsburg. In case you're kind of on the fence trying to decide what's the best tree for you, this is my recommendation. And I decided to do another video really because when we were decorating the other night, I was captivated by the little ornament hooks, and everybody knows what an ornament hook is. Turns out that the ones from the 40s and the 50s and 60s were just incredibly strong. And what have the manufacturers done to an item that is a pretty much 59 to 99 cent item? They have continued to make it cheaper and cheaper and cheaper, to the point that the new ornament hooks hardly hold any weight, and you have to sometimes use two for a large mercury glass ornament. So I started to think about how this affects your tree buying decisions, and I certainly have looked at all of our competitors on the web. There are people that are copying the Williamsburg, only making a cheaper version of it, which doesn't look anything like a Williamsburg. There are people offering trees. A UPS man said to me the other day, he said, you know, I delivered a tree and I knew from the manufacturer that I'd be picking that tree up in a few days. And sure enough, he did. Customer said didn't look anything like what was on the internet. And he said, I pick these up all the time because people don't like the tree. This tree will exceed your expectations. This is the perfect Christmas tree. Now, let's talk about it a little bit. First of all, most important to me is strength of the tree. And no matter what the tree looks like, how much you love the needle, if the tree is not strong and will not accommodate your ornaments, it's a poor investment. So the amazing thing about this tree is that you have the ability, this happens to be the 9-foot regular. And what a joy this tree is. Every time I put it up, or my husband and I put it up, I am amazed at the number of ornaments that fit on this tree. When we finished, I said, well, I guess I have to go out and buy some more ornaments because there are more places to decorate. But in this case, you can see that, we'll do a little close-up, and you can see that you can go 9 ornaments back into the tree. I don't know of another tree that allows you on one branch to decorate that far back into the tree. The other great thing about this tree is that the needles stay the same from the front to the back of the tree. There is no cheaper filler material in the back of the tree. This is all extruded PE, which is the best material in that it will never crush. It's made in a mold, and it will always retain this shape. And the less expensive trees, of course, have a filler material in the back, which may be adequate for some, but if you are looking for the deluxe tree, this is it, because it has no filler material. So let's take a close-up of how far back into the tree we can decorate. These wonderful branches allow you to decorate fully back to the inside of the tree. And I like to put the larger ornaments to the outside and some of the smaller ones, as the space tightens up a little bit, to the inside. The next amazing feature of this tree is its apparent natural beauty. And the idea here is that the tree is not completely symmetrical. And there are some in-out layering branches, and that is what makes it look like a real tree. And we're going to start up at the top, and you can see an out branch, an in branch, an out branch, and an in branch. And even within the general row, the length of the branches varies. So it might be 27 inches, 32, 27, 31, and so on. So when you get the tree, you'll realize that the reason that the whole effect is so fabulous is that great care has gone into engineering a tree that has this in-out layering, which we call indexing. And I misspoke before, this is the Supreme. And If you are agonizing over the amount of room that you have in your home for a tree, I think that we say that this is an 87-inch diameter. And at the bottom, there are these pinwheels, and the branches go in and out. And so I just measured the distance from the window to right here, and we have just a little over 72 inches, even though it says 87. So if you measure from the widest points, but if you push the tree back against the window, this is really all that you need. Now this year, if you are a little more concerned, we do have the Williamsburg Classic so far in a 7.5. And what we did is we changed up 3 rows. We changed up the bottom row and about a third of the way up into the tree, this row and this row. There are just 3 rows that have been changed. And that allows for a little tighter space. So I think that you can rest assured that I'm always trying to get a larger tree into a smaller space. The grand magnificence of this tree is certainly enhanced by the fact that it appears to be so wide, but again, put it up against the wall, scrunch it in a little bit, and let the pinwheels come out at the bottom on the left and on the right rather than right in front of the tree. And you will be so happy. Now, in addition to that, the best thing about this tree is the Milaeger light. This is an exclusive light. We are the only ones in the nation that have this light. It is a 200 milliamp bulb. It has 9-inch spacing between the lamps. As the price of copper has gone up, what has happened in the industry is that the lights are put closer and closer together so that there's less copper. The problem with that is that that does not allow a person who is lighting a tree to get out to the branch tips. And all of our lights, when we light the tree for you, are affixed to the tree. They're rolled over and under the branch tips. This allows the tree to look even larger than it is, because the lights are not to the inside, they are right out on the branch tips where the ornaments are, so you have better illumination of your ornaments. The other best thing about our Milaeger light set is its longevity. It tests out actually over 5,000 hours, but we are calling it a 3,000 hour light just to be safe, because we want to ensure that you have that this light set exceeds your expectation and lasts longer than you even think it will. Most of our customers have a tree that lasts 15 years, and we have designed a light set that is going to accommodate those years of use. This light set will last a minimum of 15 years. This is just a joy, because nobody wants a tree that the lights don't work on. And that is, that happens so often. And the little gun, the Light Keeper Pro, this little commercial for that, this is something that really works. So you can find the bad light if it is something that is causing the light set to fail. So what do we have at Milaeger's? We have the best tree in any size that you could imagine, up to the 12-footer. And we have different widths to accommodate your situation, and I can assure you that you will be happy with this tree. I know of people, I've received testimonials from people who have ordered what we call the fake Williamsburg online and had to return it and reorder ours, a little bit more money, but certainly a totally different tree. It doesn't even look like the same tree. So this is the amazing one and only Williamsburg, only available at Milaeger's. Give it a try, and Merry Christmas.